Packers now ready to kick the... And a touchback. Wilson's heading on beating the Seahawks today.
One thing you can never say about Russell Wilson is he lacks arm strength. I think that's what caught a lot of people by surprise, how strong his arm is and how willing he is to throw it down the field.
They come to the line, and it's first down. He'll keep it on the play fake. On the money. And he's brought to the ground.
Russell Wilson is an excellent play-action pass thrower for a couple of reasons. One, he can throw the football well, but two, they can run the football so well, when he play-action fakes, the defense has to honor that.
Baldwin's lined up now as a slot receiver. First down at the 39. Interception. The play right there.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
First down here. Rodgers still has it. Brings it into his body. That's Wagner making the stop.
Rodgers' job is to sell that play fake, and boy, did he do it that time. It fooled the defense, and they get the completion.
The Seahawks call for the timeout. We'll take a break with them. We'll be right back after these messages. First down here after the completion. First down following the long play. Rodgers still has it. That ball has been picked off. That brings the play to an end. And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20.
You got to stay aggressive on the defensive side. That time the defense did. Even though the offense was going in to score, they come up with the big play, and they get the interception inside their own 20-yard line.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Russell Wilson has it under center. Lynch is going to take the handoff now. Lynch is tackled down. Here's a look at the offense. And if they're going to win today, this group of wide receivers must go vertical. They must open up the game for the offense. That's second down coming up. Lynch is in the backfield. Wilson with the give. Williams in on the tackle. Julius Peppers has always specialized in getting to the quarterback.
Well, he got it done in Carolina. He got it done in Chicago. I expect him to get it done here in Green Bay. He's big. He's athletic.
You knew this was going to happen, and the coach disagrees with the call on the field. They are going to challenge the spot of the football, Phil.
Well, there's a couple things to know about challenging the spot of the ball. One, if you do change it, there has to be an identifying mark on the field that you can relate to. In other words, a yard marker, the sideline, a mark on the field, something you can see that you can challenge and know where that football is going to go.
The ruling on the field stands.
The coach's challenge is not answered. The play on the field will stand.
Yeah, that's tough. I think it was up to me in this situation in the game. I would not have challenged, knowing those timeouts, how important they are. We'll see if that lost timeout comes back and hurts him.
Wilson's lined up. 2 tight ends set. They are all over him behind the line of scrimmage. And a loss of 1.
Packers defense is just one of the best in the NFL. What a job that time of the run play. They get penetration, they get in the backfield, and they make the tackle for a loss.
The Seahawks use a timeout here. We'll take a quick break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. The offense is still on the field here on 4th down, needing 5 for the first. Baldwin's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Gets it out for the completion. And Richardson's tackled right at the 48. The Packers might have been caught off guard there on that fourth down play.
Well, why? Why would you be caught off guard in a situation like this? You always have to be ready on the defensive side. That time they were not.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. This play set up by the long gainer. Makes the reception. He's tackled at the 28.
There's nothing the defense can do. When you talk about a receiver like these guys out there now, and this one in particular, a double coverage, they're still able to go in between the defenders, rise up, and make the catch.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. They'll go ground. He's going to be swallowed up behind the line. Second down after going to the ground game the first play. Double tight end formation. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Gets it out for the completion. Tackle's made and the first down is picked up.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the first down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
Lynch is lined up as the single back. Third and 1. Pass that had some heat.
Nice throw that time by the quarterback in the red zone. Gets a completion. And there's some tight spots. Not a lot of room, so you got to really drive the football in there.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. So first and goal to go. Here's the handoff and they'll run it. Clinton Dix there to make the stop.
Well, that last play almost got them in here. And when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
This has been a long drive so far. Second and goal at the 2. Right back to him. And gains about 1.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's third and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
Here they come. The football at the 1. Marching down the field and taking their time. Takes it across, and he's in for the touchdown.
Well, the defense knew that they were probably going to see a run here in third and goal. And what do? It doesn't matter. They still get blown off the line of scrimmage by the offensive line. Nice job.
Right back to him once more. You talk about momentum. That turns into an 8-point trip, the touchdown and the 2.
This offense and the head coach and the offensive coordinator, they're all aggressive. So, hey, well, it's not good enough just to get a touchdown. They want to get that extra point or 2 points. Nice job that time.
Stephen, how Hauschka ready for the kickoff. He'll have a chance to take off. And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. The Packers ready now to start their next series. Take it here from the 30. Nelson's lined up in the slot. First down and 10. Intercepted! Nice tackle.
Ranker's such an impressive athlete. We know he can tackle and stop the run game, but how about that in the pass game? Defending the pass and picking it off. Good job.
It's first down as they head to the line. Marshawn Lynch is in the backfield. No one in sight. Has the grab. Seattle is in for the score. Touchdown.
What a terrible job by the defense. That time, nobody even covers the receiver. He is wide open down the field, and, hey, nice job by the quarterback going through his progression. He finds the open guy and gets a touchdown pass.
Here's the handoff to Marshawn Lynch. Could have taken the 1-point gimme. They went for the 2, and they are turned away. Stephen Hauschka ready for the kickoff. Hyde's got a chance for a return. Taken down at about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line. The Packers break huddle and start their drive, this time from the 34. 2 tight ends on the field here. First down at the 30.
The Packers held today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big gain.
Aaron Rodgers will be under center. First down at the 46. They knock him down, and he's still 2 yards short of the first.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, we're just going to come right at you.
This will be second down. Nelson's in the slot. Midway, second quarter. Makes the reception. He's going to be tackled right around the 21-yard line.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. And Rodgers will hand it off. And he gains maybe 3.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running it.
That leads us to second down. Lacey lines up in the backfield. They call his number once more. Gets about 9 on the play.
Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone, but there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold it.
Halftime, 2 minutes away. New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Offense lines up here. Back to the ground. It's now second down. Time for the hurry-up offense. They hand it off to him again. McDaniel's going to make the tackle.
Jim, I love these situations. Third and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football. They're going to go with a pass. And if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
Third and goal from the 4. Another carry here. And it's Earl Thomas who brought him down that time.
Good job by the defense that time, stopping them inches short of the goal line. Big play.
They bring back out the offense to go for it. Ready to make the stop on the goal line. That's a touchdown. Able to take it across from just a couple of yards out.
This is why a head coach gets paid so much money. You get in situations like this, they have to make the call on 4th and goal. He goes for it, and they get it.
They'll run it with him again. Put an additional 2 points on the board as they convert. The Seahawks are set to return to kickoff. Across the 20 and tackled at the 20.
Kickoff return 24 yards.
The Seahawks come onto the field for their next series. Lynch is in the backfield. Now 1st and 10. Down the field. That's an interception. He's brought down.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
With about a minute to go in the half, it's a first down. Offense lines up here. First down at the 43. Good piece of tackling.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
Offense lines up here. First and 10. Play action. Wilson throws the pass. Baldwin's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. The Seahawks are behind right now, but still have moved the ball through the air. Wilson's had some success, and that needs to continue.
Jim, you're right. They're down, but it's not the fault of the quarterback. He is on rhythm. He is hot, and he's putting the football right on the money.
First down here after the completion. That long gain sets them up here on this play. Wants to go deep. A takeaway. In on the stop.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
First down, offense readying for the snap. Lacey lines up in the backfield. Brings it in. The Packers now move the chains. And that's going to do it for the first half. We'll be back from the Emerald City for the start of the second half in Seattle after the break.
All right, welcome to the Verizon Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's take a look back now at the first half. The Seahawks are right in this game, though they haven't necessarily controlled the pace. The Packers lead in time of possession, but it hasn't helped them dominate this game to this point.
And he'll start his return. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. Seahawks break huddle and start their drive this time from the 29. Quarters formation here for the defense. The Seahawks have it at the 29. He's taken down at the 35. There's been no shortage of big plays today with this quarterback at the helm, Phil.
Oh, my gosh. What an arm this quarterback has. How about these throws down the field? Not only far down the field and beautiful, they're right on target. And the good thing is he has receivers who can take advantage of his arm.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. Takes it out of the eye. Tackle made by Peppers that time. The Seahawks are down on the scoreboard, and this running game is a big reason why. Lynch has had a lot of trouble finding space, and here in the second half, they can't continue to wait.
Yeah, good point, Jim. How long do you wait on this running game? And, the running game is all about power, and the offensive line has not had that today. That's why they're losing here in the second half.
Takes another handoff. They'll mark him at the 40.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
The Seahawks will take the snap from the 40. On first down, it's back to the ground game.
Lynch is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back. When there's nowhere to go, hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short gain.
And now they'll try over again on second down. Baldwin's a receiver in the slot. Had it for a moment, but then lost it. On the hit.
Number 3. Has his pass ball incomplete. Third down.
They face 3rd and 8 after failing to connect on that last pass play. Russell Wilson has it under center. Makes the catch in open space.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities, what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
Marshawn Lynch is in the backfield. Looking across the middle, pulls it in. Taken down at the 21.
Wilson's able to show off the footwork. Wow, what a good job. Look at those feet. Like a dancer. Gets himself in very good position to throw the football.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Here's the first snap after the big play. And he hauls it in. And Richardson's undoubtedly been the top target for his quarterback today, Phil.
Yeah, he has. And quarterbacks, that's what happens. When a wide receiver gets hot, hey, they'll start looking for him. And that's what's happened in this game so far here.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Lynch is handed the football. Clinton Dix there that time for the tackle.
Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
Coming up, second down. Three-step drop. He'll fire it. Puts up 6.
What a throw by the quarterback for a touchdown. It was just really nice. He threw it beautifully, right on target. Touchdown.
Here on the two-point try. The Packers are back deep, ready to return. Harris got it on the return. And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. The Packers offense ready now to see what it can do. Offense lines up here. 1st and 10. Handoff made. Running room. That's Wagner making the stop.
The Packers look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Down a couple points here in the second half. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. The Packers call timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. First down here after the run. Lacy lines up in the backfield. They'll run it here. Thomas is there to take him down.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on first down. Offense lines up here. Back to him. And straight ahead, Lacy. And at the 49, he'll be brought down. There's going to be an injury timeout here. We'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment. We'll head back to the field now. Danielle Bellini is working to get us an update on that injury as soon as possible.
Well, that looks like an upper body injury, Jim. I think we both can tell that. And now the question is, how bad is it? You just never know.
They bring in the extra tight end. 3rd down and 3. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
The Packers just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down by a few points in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Starks is in the backfield. The give. Chancellor's there to take it down.
Starks is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Well, we're anxious to hear the full story on that injury. Let's go down to Danielle Bellini with the story.
Guys, I just spoke with a Packers official. Right now, all they will say is it's an upper body injury and that he will not be returning. Back to you.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. And Starks is marked down after a gain of 4. The third quarter comes to a close, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Defense now signaling for a timeout. Everybody's back out on the field now after that defensive timeout. 2nd down now. Starks in the backfield. Single back set. Final quarter underway now with this snap. It'll be 3rd down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. He'll throw it over the middle. He's wide open for the grab.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Offense lines up here. Here's the give to James Starks. And that's McDaniel in on the stop. We've got a player down, so we'll step aside and be back in just a moment. We'll head back to the field now after the injury timeout. Danielle Bellini is getting us the update on exactly what happened down there.
Yeah, Jim, it looks like an upper body injury. I think we're pretty sure of that. And as usual, we just hope it's not serious. We'll find out here soon.
The long drive continues. Feeds him again. Not able to get away from Chancellor.
When you get 3rd and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Let's go now to Danielle Bellini, who has an injury update.
Guys, I just spoke with a Seahawks official. He was able to confirm that his injury involves broken ribs. However, the doctors won't know how many are broken until x-rays are done.
Good job that time by the defense. They stop him short on 3rd and goal. What will the offense do? I'm sure the defense is hoping they go for it.
Hand off to James Starks. They'll turn it over on downs.
Well, what the coach is trying to do, he's trying to give his team a lift. They're down. It's 4th and short. They go for it, and there is no lift there. The offense doesn't come through. Now you hope your defense can come out and stop them.
Lynch is in the backfield. 1st down and 10. Wilson off the mark that time. Second down following that incompletion. And Richardson's lined up now as a slot receiver. Has his target on his way. He's at the 50. And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line. The Seahawks have created chances for themselves in the passing attack today. Wilson's done everything he can to keep his team on top.
He has been so efficient here today. Very smart, making decisions. And when you put those two things together, that's why your football team is winning.
The Seahawks from the 37. Makes the catch and gets the 1st down.
That's what you want to do. Just get a 1st down, especially when you're on top. Keep the clock moving. Keep the defense guessing. Make them react instead of attack.
The Seahawks take it from the 23. He's got the catch, and that's a gain of 10.
Well, here we are in the second half of a tight game, and you always hear this: control the tempo of the game, just move the chains, and that's what the offense did that time. Picked up the 1st down and just keep marching from here.
1st down here after the completion. Leading and with possession of the football, a good place to be at this point in the game. Throws the pass, reaches out and snatches it.
Jim, when you get down the red zone, you have to be very careful as a quarterback not to turn the football over. Good decision that time by the quarterback. Gets the completion, and they get a nice solid pickup that time.
2 minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 1st down on the way. Goal line defense on the field. Into the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, just an awful job, wasn't it, by the defense? I mean, it's 1st and goal. Well, you know it's going to be a run, or I think you should be playing run. The defense not ready. They get overpowered, and they give up the running touchdown.
The Seahawks with the PAT to come. It's good. They're lining up for the onside kick. They want to get the ball back. And unable to pull off the onside kick, the hands team comes away with the football. Now on 1st down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. The Packers have it at the 39. And Starks has got it on the handoff. And at the 37, he'll be brought down.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Every play is huge now. Second down on the way. Starks is in the backfield. Second down and 8. Looking across the middle. He makes the catch.
I know they need a lot of breaks to maybe win this football game. In the red zone now, they got to get in the end zone quick.
The Packers with no timeouts left.
Timeout offense.
First down. Pressure now. Let's see how they back up the big play here. Starks taking the handoff. Brought down by Mebane.
Here in the fourth quarter, you're down on offense. It takes courage to call that running play, and it backfires. That time they run it, they only pick up a few yards.
Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. Nickel formation here for the defense. He'll throw it over the middle. Touchdown and drawing close.
Wow, how about that? A Hail Mary pass goes for the touchdown. There's so many things. The receiver, terrific job, but probably more importantly, terrible, terrible job by the defense.
So, put down a touchdown and a two-point conversion on that occasion.
Yeah, good job by the offense. They executed the play perfectly, and they got in the end zone, like you said, and got that 2 points.
Coming through in the clutch with a two-point conversion to get within one score in this one.
You know, it looks like it would be a simple call down there. You're close to the goal line. Just call anything you want, but hard to deceive the defense when you're this close. Nice job that time by the offense.
The Seahawks getting set now for their next series. Marshawn Lynch is in the backfield. Now 1st and 10. Throws the pass. Has his man. The Seahawks get a first down.
That was a good call by the offensive coach that time. They needed 1 first down to win this game to seal things up. He makes the right call, and they get a big first down.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Russell Wilson has it under center. The defense gets a sack.
My gosh, you're talking about getting overpowered. I guess they were expecting a speed move. The right guard and right tackle are both pulled. They get run over and they give up a sack.
Quarters formation here for the defense. You've often talked about prime time and how the players of today have this "it's all about me" kind of a mentality. And for you in the booth, you had to enjoy it being all about you, having a chance to call this one today in prime time.
That's right. It's all about me, and it would have been if I could have just got you to be quiet for a few minutes. But it's awesome to win in a game that's featured in everybody in the country. All your peers, they watch you. It just doesn't get better.
What a memorable game this truly was. For Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini, and Larry Ridley, Jim Nance saying so long for now, and we leave you with the GMC Never Say Never moment of the game.